Hello everybody, today I'll be doing an expository speech on Roth IRA. To start off, we will be discussing about Alexandra Maltio, who on June 24th wrote an article on Peter Thiel. Peter Thiel shows that with the Roth IRA account, you are able to become very wealthy. He did this by first contributing $2,000 and at the end of it becoming $5 billion richer. Yes, $5 billion. How is this possible? This is possible by him investing in startup companies that eventually became very, very profitable. The United States Committee of Finance says that around 10.5 million people have opened up a Roth IRA account, and 28% of them are first-time retirement account holders, meaning that a lot of them are choosing to open up a Roth IRA account compared to other retirement plans. Today we will learn about Roth IRAs. We'll be discussing what it is, its advantages, and its disadvantages. So what is a Roth IRA account? A Roth IRA account is a personal retirement account that is funded by the account owner, meaning that you will use your own check to put money into this account. Other retirement plans that you might have heard of are traditional Roth IRA or a 401k by an employer. The thing that sets apart the Roth IRA account compared to those other accounts is its unique tax rule. With this account, you will be able to invest in the stock market as well as bonds. You just have to remember that investing in anything could also be a little bit risky. If you choose the wrong company that becomes bankrupt, you lose all your money. We'll briefly talk about what is a stock and what's a bond. A stock is that you are buying a portion of a company. That means you have the chance to getting some revenue as well as dividends. Dividends is that the company gives the owners a little bit of money. What is a bond? A bond is that you are loaning money to something. This could either be the government or a company. Bonds are typically safer since the company or government is obligated to pay them first, so they get their principal, the initial money, on top of it, a little bit of interest. Now we will discuss about its advantages. Stated by Russell Bailina on June 22nd, a Roth IRA account, you are able to fund it with already taxed money, meaning that the money that you put in has to be taxed somewhere else. So most of the time it comes from your job. Since your job takes out the federal, state tax, all that money is tax-free now going in. This is very essential because it shows that you are able to control your account and budget it out to what you want. Another advantage stated by Vanguard on March 10th is that with the account money already being taxed, you do not get taxed again on it when you withdraw it. That means you do not have to report it to the IRS or even pay taxes on it. This is how Peter Thiel became very wealthy. If he chose any other way to invest that money, those $2,000, he would have to pay taxes when he withdrew the money instead of paying it when he put it in. And the last benefit states by Kenneth Kimball is that you are able to transfer money from other retirement account into the Roth IRA account. This is typically used by people that are in the high middle class, since they are able to show that they have money, but it's not a lot of money. This is because they're investing it into other accounts. Now that we talked about its advantages, lastly we will talk about its disadvantages. According to Aaron Shield, who states that there are a couple things that could be improved on this Roth IRA account, is that it has a net income limit, meaning that if you make more than $153, you will not be able to open a Roth IRA account for anything. The other thing is that this account has a contribution limit of $6,500. You cannot put more than that into this account per year. This year. I say this year because the IRS is able to control how much is being contributed in, because the main factor is based on the economy. If the economy is doing good, they will raise it up. If it's doing bad, they will lower it down based on the economy itself. The second disadvantage is that, stated by Troy Siegel on March 31st, is that you have to wait until you're 59 and a half years old to withdraw all your money without it being taxed at all. On top of that, you have to have the account for 5 years. If any of these are not met, you will be taxed at a 10% of your profit. This would be terrible because that means you are being taxed when you first put in the money and being taxed when you withdraw the money. No one likes being taxed twice. That's extra money not being used. So for our conclusion, we talked about Roth IRA account. We discussed what it is, its advantages and disadvantages. Based on this information now, would you help contribution? Would you be part of that 10.5 billion people and grow it? And would you also grow the 28% people that have never opened up a retirement account and choose a Roth IRA account? We all have the opportunity to become wealthy in this market. Just like how Peter Thiel was able to gain $5 million, we are able to gain as much as that. The only thing is that we have to use a little bit of luck and also do a bit of research, since that could affect the market.